Hey YouTube, this is Gracie and welcome back to Disney Bound Cards and More. On this channel I show how to make Disney Bound greeting cards, and I have done a few Disney inspired DIYs and a couple Harry Potter ones as well. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Tomorrowland inspired greeting card, and this was all inspired by the March Disney Bounding challenge that I've been participating on my Instagram. So if you guys are interested in seeing any Disney Bounding outfits and inspiration, you can head over to my Instagram account, which is Disney Bounding Gracie on Instagram, and you'll be able to see every day of the month that I've been participating in the challenge. Today I want to show you guys how I created this card. One of the days, I think it was yesterday, it was to show a Disney Bounding outfit that was inspired by a Disney heroine. And I chose Casey Newton from Tomorrowland, and I was very inspired while I was doing that to create this card. So I'll show you some of the products that I used. I went to my local scrapbooking store and I found these embellishments, some metal stars and some metal moons, and I knew instantly, I was like, okay, I'm going to create a Tomorrowland card out of these guys. And we also found this stamp set here, and I'm going to be leaving all of the company names in the description down below, so if you are interested in getting some of these items, you'll be able to find them in the description box. So this is Friendship Isn't a Big Thing, It's a Million Little Things, and I just thought it was kind of perfect, talking about all the stars, but also friendship and all that good stuff. I also used my Spellbinders Nestabilities labels 4, and I used the largest, I'll show you on the back side, the largest and the second largest die cut. And that's how I created these two die cut pieces. I used my metallic paint from Martha Stewart Crafts, and I did it in gold and silver, and that's what I used on my background cardstock. Now let me go ahead and actually show you how I put the card together. So I first started off with my white 5.5 by 4 inch card, and I stamped the back with my little G stamp, and I added just a couple swirls here and there. Let me show you up close. Just a couple swirls of the metallic paint, and I let that sit on the side to dry. Then I took my navy blue cardstock, again the same size as the card, and then I took my 2 metallic paints, just kind of opened them up. I didn't put any in like a bowl or anything, I just used the little globs that kind of come up at the top, and put my paintbrush in there, got it nice and filled with paint, and just kind of literally just went across the card wherever I wanted and kind of just put little dots. That was a big one. Let's turn that into a stripe. Just a few dots here and there, some stripies, some swirlies, whatever floats your boat. Okay, and remember you're also going to be using some of the gold, so leave some room. Actually, we'll do a few more dots here and there. Just whatever, you know, whatever you're inspired by, whatever makes you happy. I feel like Bob Ross there. We'll put a little happy tree in here, you know. All right, and then we'll do some gold. And I don't want too much gold, just because I don't want that to overpower. I like the silver a little bit better. And just a few dots here and there. Don't forget to kind of overlap on some of the silver so it makes it look even like, I don't know, just more artistic, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, if you guys are interested in more Disney Bounding outfits and that kind of thing, and what I mean by Disney Bounding, you could definitely head over to my Instagram account, like I said before. You'll be able to see what Disney Bounding really is. It's a lot of fun, and it's a pretty large community. And we all like to go on to each other's Instagram accounts and like and leave comments and kind of give support and show how much we enjoyed their outfit, and you know, it's just a lot of fun. Okay, and don't forget to wash your paintbrush. I just used a little wet wipe to clean mine so far, and we're going to put that aside to dry. The next thing I did was I cut out my 2 layers of Nestability, Spellbinders Nestabilities. I did the first one in black, and I used a textured paper. I wanted to point this out because I wanted this card to be full of texture and just full of like kind of warmth, I guess you could say. So I did that on a very textured black cardstock, and then I took some metallic silver and I cut out the smaller die cut, and I've already embossed the friendship isn't a big thing sentiment, and these are the products that I used. I used my Distress Embossing ink from Tim Holtz, and I used the Stampendous embossing powder in Midnight Black Noir. Then all we have to do is glue these two together. And I'm using my Tombow Mono Aqua Liquid Glue. This stuff I had talked about in my last video I found and I have since fallen in love with. It comes out really fast, so for videos it's perfect. So I don't have to sit here and wait for the glue to come out. But also, I don't know, it's just, I really liked it. It doesn't pucker too much and comes out clear, I don't know, it's just nice. Okay, and then we're just going to make sure that we press that down and hold it for a few seconds. Make sure it doesn't go slip sliding away. And then we're also going to put that aside to dry. Now, all we have to do is move all this stuff out of the way and bring back our painted card. Now, for video's sake, this may not be dry yet, but that's okay. We'll get a little messy, that's all right. We're going to take some glue dots. Actually, let's move that over. Some glue dots or 3D foam adhesives, and just place them about, 2 on top and 1 in the middle and 2 on bottom. So about 5 total. You can definitely use less if you prefer, so you're not using as much product. But I just kind of liked these to be there to give, again, just some more dimension to the card. We're going to move that over. Get out of my way, little squares. And, oh, so if you guys haven't seen the movie Tomorrowland, I highly recommend renting it or finding it or borrowing it or whatever. It's actually one of my favorite movies. It's just super funny and it's really cool. It's really inventive. I really enjoyed it. And it has a little blurb of the, whatchamacallit, Small World ride at Disneyland. It's really fun. So there you go. We're just going to push down where all those pop dots are, or glue 3D foam adhesives, or whatever you want to call them. The next thing is to glue down all of the stars and the moon. So let me go ahead and pull out one of the moons. I didn't do that already. So these are just literally on a clear sheet, and you're just going to peel that off. And I stuck it right here on the upper left-hand corner around the word, the sentiment rather. Okay, and it's just got a little like adhesive thing on the back, so it sticks by itself. However, all of these stars, I went through and I used my glue dots and stuck them onto the card because they don't have an easier way to stick down. I tried using glue, but it wasn't strong enough. And these glue dots hold down everything. So again, I recommend getting some of these if you don't have them already. Okay, we're just gonna go through and place all of those down on the card. Let's see if I could get a couple going here. So all you have to do is take your item, put it on top of the glue dot, press down, and then peel away, and it becomes like a little sticker. All right, we'll put that there. And then we've got these teeny tiny little stars, and they're just big enough to fit over the glue dots still. So again, just push down and then peel away. And just a few more here. Sometimes they get stuck to the clear part and sometimes they get stuck to the white paper. So just pay attention to that so you're not losing out on glue dots. Okay, that one's not quite centered, so I'm going to peel it back off, which is easy to do. And just stick it down anywhere I want. Kind of have a pattern. I usually like to do like off-centered or groups of 3. So even if you're not doing the traditional, it has to be odd numbers, at least just off-center them. And that way it still looks good. And you're kind of playing by the rules. Alrighty. And the last one there. So all you have to do after this is glue it down to your card. And again, I just used the Tombow liquid glue, Aqua liquid glue. And I just put a nice thin layer all the way around the card. And I don't want to flip this over right now because it is really wet. And I don't want to ruin my crafting surface with all the paint. Okay, just flip that over. And I'm getting glue everywhere. and just hold it down and you're done. It's super simple card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to head on over to my Instagram at DisneyBoundingGracie and enjoy all those Disney bounding outfits. Stay tuned for more cards like this heading your way. Subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below if you enjoy the movie Tomorrowland, or if you have a favorite movie that you recommend I watch. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!